Welcome back, everybody. Now, in this video, I want to just talk about these four things right here. So I just want to show you where to go to get support, to contact the support department, how to access the tutorial videos, apps, and templates, all right? So let's start off with support. So let's say you need to get in contact with support or the Builderall, customer service team about any issue. I'll show you how to do that. So when you come into the home screen, right, this is what you're going to see right here. And like what I mentioned, to get to support, you actually go on the left over here, right, to support. So you click on support. I'm going to click on that right there. Okay, and once it loads, then you can then select what it is you need help with, okay? So I'm going to scroll down. So let's just say you have a payment issue, okay? So if you click on payment, then I'll scroll down because it'll give you more options to select different things. So let's say that you had an issue where I made a payment and my account is not valid. Click on that. And then when you scroll down again, right, you'll have a form. You just fill out, all right, and then hit send. And then that's it. And then they will get back to you with regards to resolving the issue. Okay. So whatever problem, or if you need to get in contact with the customer service team, that's how you get access to the support. Just click on the support button and click whichever one is relevant to your question or concern, and then they'll get back to you. Let's now talk about, let's go to our checklist, and let's now talk about the tutorial videos. So let's go back to the home screen, which is Builderall. Click on it right here. And let's talk about the tutorial videos, because they do provide a lot of videos, that help you out with regards to, if you have any questions about how to do stuff. So the one option you have is to go to the quick training right here. Okay. So if you click on quick training, what they've done is they've created a lot of videos that help with the most common questions when people want to get started. So, for example, if you want to go over how to build your site, you can watch that video. If you want to create an opt-in page, build a sales funnel, create an email campaign. So those are all, those are quick videos that's dedicated to all those specific issues. So if anything that there applies to you, just click on it and then you'll be able to launch the video. And I'll click on one and I'll show you right now. All right, so then when you go into each one, there might be more than one topic that you could choose from. So take me to a quick start training. So what they've sort of done, which I like, is they've created two training. One is, a really quick training that will give you all the information or the necessary things to get started right away. And then if you need something more technical, they've created sort of in-depth training. All right, so that's where you can get access to those quick training videos. They also have a few videos right at the front right here. This one talks about the responsive builder. And then this one talks about Mailing Boss. So like when I mentioned to everybody in the beginning, when you go to the builder, you do have two options. There is the responsive builder and the pixel perfect, like what we used. So if you want to just get a little bit more information about the responsive builder, just watch this video. And then you could see if maybe using that builder to build your site is right for you. And the same thing with Mailing Boss. Like what I mentioned, Mailing Boss is their email platform. So that will just, give you more information about their email platform that you can utilize depending on the plan you choose. And then they offer, you can join a Facebook group and talk to people online and stuff like that too, where you can, ask questions about how to do things. Tutorial videos. So if you just come over here to the left and click on tutorial videos, right? So in the tutorial videos section, this is just a more in-depth section where you can come to find about how to do stuff. So you could either search for things directly right here in the search bar, or on the right, this is just where they have all the categories to choose from, right? So let's say you wanted to know how to add a PayPal payment button. You click on that, and then there will be a video that will be able to walk you through how to actually do that, and they'll give you, basically instructions right online how to do that. All right, so let's go to the tutorial video sections if you want to figure out how to do something. Okay. And let's see what else is on our checklist here. I think it's the apps. Yes, apps. So let's talk about all of the apps that you get access to with the plans. So if you come to the apps section, it will give you a list of apps that you can sort of implement on your site. All right, so I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through, let's say, a few of them. And if anybody is interested in, just basically going through them, you have access to it and you could just sort of have a look at all the apps. But I just want to show everybody that these are all the apps that you have available to you, right? So let me just click on a few of them and I'll show you a few. So one of them that I'm going to click on is this one right here, okay? Let's go to browser notifications. So I'm not too sure if anybody has seen this where you have gone to a website and it will prompt you to allow browser notifications. So what that does, it allows you, anybody that agrees to that, they will get notified, right? They'll get notifications from you, right? So you'll be able to send messages straight through the browser. So that's a new feature that a lot of, that's a really new feature. So through the Builderall platform, you get access to doing that. So if you want people to sign up for the browser notifications, another way for you to reach out to your customers that have signed up for that. Okay. So just go to browser notification and create a campaign and add it to your site and away you go. The other thing that I want to talk about in the app section is the SEO on page report tool. So how this works is like this. Let's say that you have a website, you've done your keyword research, and you found out the best keywords for your website. Okay, so you've added them into your website. What this will do is that if you put in your keyword and then put in your website, what it will do, it's going to tell you right here. Just add your keyword in the URL of your content and hit send. Your content will be analyzed. So what they'll do is they'll analyze your website for you based on the keywords, and they'll give you suggestions on how to improve your rankings, right? So this is a great feature because we all know, hey, you want to get listed on the search engines, and maybe, there are a few other keywords or other things you could do to improve your rankings. So that's where this is a really, really great feature, and I highly recommend that you utilize it. And let me just go through a few more here with everybody, but you can see all these apps are just great. All right, so let me scroll down and I will go through a few more. So let's go to let's go back here to the apps. Okay, I'll scroll down. Okay, so the Share Locker. Actually, before going to the Share Locker, let me just talk on the e-learning. So if anybody who's watching this that is an instructor, they give you an app where you can actually create online courses in an online school right through the platform. Okay, so that's what the e-learning is about. So if you just click on that, you can create courses, you can, create your own sort of online school. And, this is great if you're an instructor, or maybe if you just want to add some videos, add a membership area and start making an additional income, you can go there and have a look at that. And now the other one that I want to show everybody, which I think is a really great app also, is the Click Map. So how the Click Map works is that once you load this on your site, it will give you a snapshot of, where people are clicking on. So you can do some analytics or just analyze, I guess, what's working for your site and what's not working for your site. So as it says right here, install this pixel to any page of your site and begin to track where people click the most and interact with your page. Okay, so it's just a good feature, I think, to have just to find out, again, what's working and what's not working. And let me just go through. There's one other app that I want to show everybody. Actually, two other apps I could show you. One is the Photo Studio. So when you click on that, you could basically edit images right in this Photo Studio. And then the last one I want to touch on is this Facebook app right here, because this is great. And I think especially if you are going to use Facebook or do any sort of Facebook advertising, this app here is a great app, or something great that you want to, think about implementing. So a couple things, right? How this app works, and it's really great, right? You could search for results right on Facebook, right? So, once you have Facebook installed, you could basically do a search, and it gives you an example for, let's say, plumbers in New York, or restaurants, right? France. So once you search for whatever you're searching for, then you could add that to your Facebook campaign and start targeting those people. So this is a great tool if you are going to be doing, Facebook advertising. So it's a wonderful tool to help you out. And they actually have quite a lot of Facebook tools. So let me click on. Let me see if there's any more. So there's that one. There's a Facebook integration tools app. All right. Okay. So that's all of the, I guess the apps that I wanted to cover. You guys have access to it, so you can go through the other ones. And the other one, actually, let me just show you right now, again with Facebook, the Facebook Inbox Answer app. This is another great app that I just want to show everybody how this works. And how this works, right, is that what you do is, if you have a fan page or Facebook page, you can automate, right, the answers. So when somebody asks you questions or certain questions, what I love about this one is you can sort of automate a response quickly to anybody that has, sent a question or that's asked you something. So you can even just say something quickly, like, we received your post, or received your notification, or received your message. We will respond to you within 24 to 40 hours, as an example. So this is another great tool that if you're using Facebook, it's a good way to, I guess, reach out and automate and respond back to people that are asking you questions online. So that is pretty much all that I want to cover in this video.